Ota se.
A white dragon. There's only supposed to be one of those at any given time. I met the current one. She was beautiful and eccentric.
Niinhän me tavattiin.
So many books. Which makes sense, given that this used to be a library.
Niin tosiaan Zoehan ei ole täällä käynyt, koska se oli vaan April, joka on käynyt. Käynyt täällä mestassa silloin ekassa pelissä. Joo.
Naxos, Purple Mountains. Books, please don't go me now.
No niin, Enu, mites? How you doing, girl? Miksi mä haluan koskettaa sua?
Enu's really weird and very sweet, and I like her a lot.
That's a different type of ab.
Aika lailla niinku sama analyysi itsellänikin.
I have to resist this intense desire to stroke her yellow fur. I don't think that'd be kosher.
Believed to be the petrified remnants of 3 titan turtles that rose
No joo,
I've been
ehkä me
trying to find
jutella.
a book or scroll or manuscript or map or torn note page or ancient magical tome or pamphlet or a piece of cloth that mentions the Purple Mountains or the Ular, but no luck. It's really frustrating. This library has never let me down before. Bad library.
Bad library.
She seems so curious about me, and I haven't asked her a single question. This is where I try to connect and make friends. There must be something here.
Joo, kumpi
She
me
seems
otetaan?
so curious about me, and I haven't asked her a single question. She seems
Ehkä
so
me otetaan
curious
introductions.
about me. Enu, right? I don't feel we were properly introduced.
I know you are. I mean, no, yes. You're right. Enu. I am Enu. I hope you're staying a while. It would be so great to have someone around who's not a surly warrior with mommy issues, or a stoic leader, or a battle-hardened soldier, or just batshit insane. I mean, there's Jakai. He's pretty normal, except for his aunt issues, but he's a bit too... Hey, so, what do you do when you're not saving the world?
Neural programming. I mean, I did. Then my world shut down, and now I just watch a lot of shows and eat. Sorry.
Didn't understand any of that, but it was still amazing. Tell me again?
Maybe next time?
I can't wait to talk more about all these things we have in common. We must have a sleepover.
You just joined the Resistance?
Oh, yes. No. Not really just. About half a year ago? Wait, more than that. Time flies when you're having fun. Well, fun.
Sometimes you need to make the best out of a bad situation.
Right. And it's my duty. We're doing good, important work here. Also, I didn't want to end up living the life my parents wanted for me.
I can identify with that.
This is so nice. I wish we were sisters. Can we be sisters? You don't have to answer that. Do you have any siblings?
I did. Sort of. Long story. You?
Oh, lots. Boyfriend! Do you have one of those?
I do. I think. We haven't spoken in a while, and he doesn't know. I think we need to have a long talk if I get back home. It's been a very tough year, for the both of us. I was asleep for a long time. I forgot a lot of the stuff that happened to me before I fell asleep. I tried to remember, but I couldn't. Until my memories caught up with me. On top of all that, I started flirting with my therapist, and now I don't even know if I should have trusted him or... Oh, Jesus. It's a long story. Very complicated. Maybe another time?
Yes, please?
There must... So, no luck?
Nothing. Sorry. And I've read most of these before. I can't remember coming across any of those words you mentioned. There's not much else to do here in the evenings except read. I don't really have any female friends. It gets lonely. Anyway, I've been through all the encyclopedias and travelogues, but...
Nothing about the Purple Mountains or the Ular?
Nothing. I mean, the Purple Mountains sounds colloquial. It may have a different name officially, but the Ular, there should be something about them. It's a magical race?
They didn't look human.
Weird, there's nothing about them. They must be very isolated,
Or?
or someone's trying to hide something. Which would be weird and very hard to pull off. Forget I said that.
Sä sanoit jo! Ahaa, eli joku piilottelee jotain. Kuka se on?
I'm on a deadline. I should just cut this short. I guess I'll have to look elsewhere.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I really thought I'd find something. I feel terrible. Do you want to be my friend? Oh, I already asked you that. I'm coming on too strong, aren't I? I am, I can tell. Stop it, Enu.
No, not at all. I'd love to be friends. And thank you for helping me.
Much good that did. I really wish I knew who else could...
For the love of the festering demon shrimps of Jaharva, do I have to do everything in this place? I didn't spend all those years living on the streets of Marcuria, pilfering food and liberating fat purses to deal with this shite. I swear I'd be better off going back to sleeping in Abnaxus's stone tree if I can't even get a mattress that isn't flea and maggot infested. Do your bleeding jobs, people. Is that too much to ask?
Sorry about that. Disregard him. Not important. There must be something in this library.
What does
I'm
Blind
not
Bob
giving up.
know?
I'm gonna keep digging until I find something.
Onks muuten Joe... Eiks Joekin oo tavannut Blind... Onhan se Blind Bobin tavannut.
Blind Bob?
Eh? What? Who's asking? Well, blessed be Miss Striped Britches. You're the lass what brought me mulled wine back when I'd hit rock bottom in Marcuria. What in the name of the eight-eyed octo-god of Tartellus are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same thing. Except for, not those words exactly.
Oh, I left my life of beggaring behind. Cleaned myself up. Joined the resistance. I'm a general now. I'm making a difference.
Joo, eikö se tosiaan edellisessä pelissä ollut, kun se siellä kerjäili ja me se tosiaan sitä viiniä hommattiin, näinhän se taas mennä. Jos en ihan väärin muista. Tää on vaikka ja millä mitalla kysymyksiä.
What happened to your theoretical blindness?
Cured! I was blind, theoretically, but now I can see. To be honest, some days I wonder if I ever was theoretically blind, or if it was all hypothemetaphysical. You know, just in my head, like.
Oh,
It was simpler being blind Bob and resorting to beggaring and vagrancy than taking a long, hard look at myself in a speculum, particularly on account of the blindness. I wish me old pa could have lived to see me. He always believed in me, even when I didn't. To the bitter end, he told me I had potential. I nodded and wept and promised him I'd try my best. Then, as he drew his last ragged breath, I stole his purse and his breeches. Well, Pa, I'm sorry about the breeches. I'm making something of life now. Making something of myself. I'm no longer blind Bob. Call me Bob who can see.
Well, that's original. Et niinku yhtään mitään muuta keksin.
How did you end up with the rebels?
Not long after you and I met, I overdosed on mulled wine. Spooked me good, that did. I figured I had two choices. Either spend the remainder of my days in the gutter, stinking of foreign spices and currants, and to be honest, there didn't seem to be a whole lot of days left. Or I could clean myself up, try to amount to something after a lifetime wasted on wine, women, and various gutters. The moment I looked up, I saw how the Azadi were running magicals out of Marcuria. I couldn't ignore it. It was disgraceful. I mean, magicals always treated me with kindness and respect. I felt I owed them. So, here I am, doing my part and paying my debts. Aside from the gambling and the bar tabs, mind you. And I feel 20 years younger to boot.
General? Are you an actual general?
Aye. See these stripes? General Bob, that's me. I takes care of the logic sticks round here so the place don't crumble to pieces. Shepard's busy with the strategering. Kian sorts out who to murder and how. Liko makes a fine job of being contrary. And Enu keeps everyone's spirits up. I mean, when she's not shooting Azadi soldiers in their eyeballs with her bow and arrow. Me, I make sure the larder's stocked, the sheets are clean, relatively speaking, and that the piss pots are empty. Can't go to war on a full bladder.
Totta. No niin, mutta nyt päästään niinku itse asiaan. Kummasta kysytään ensin?
It's a long shot, but didn't he just mention Obnaxus? Or was that my imagination?
Niin, no me tosiaan kuultiin siitä, niin pitäisikö me ensin puhua nyt siitä sitten?
Do you know someone called Obnaxus?
Abnaxus? Now there's a name I haven't heard spoken in years. Where do you know it from?
Sorry, I just overheard. Actually, I met Obnaxus recently. Well, I dreamed about Obnaxus. Or maybe it was more like a vision. This sounds crazy, I know, but...
Sounds completely sane to me, lass. Abnaxus turning up in visions. That's exactly the sort of fellow he was. Persistent, unpredictable, and not a little annoying. I met him when he was the Venar ambassador to Ireed. This was before the gutters, when I was still a dapper chap on the Mercurian party circuit. We hit it off, especially seeing as I was going blind, theoretically, and he saw everything, past, present, and future. Years later, as he was leaving town, he entrusted me with the key to his home, said to take care of it. I'd sleep there from time to time. Very uncomfortable bog. Musty smell of ancient books and foreign weeds. I didn't much care for it, to be honest.
Joo, just tuli mieleen, että me varmaan halutaan toi avain, mutta kysytään nyt ensin, no joo, ehkä me nyt puhutaan loogisia ja kysytään toi avain, tosin se nyt on varmaan se pääpointti tässä.
Have you heard of the Purple Mountains?
Oh, aye. Aye, of course. Everyone's heard of the Turtle Mountains. They're...
No, sorry, purple, not turtle.
That's what I said. Turtle. Right, of course. You don't know. Why would you? My apologies, lassie. See, I have a serious P deficiency. It's been a lifelong struggle.
Mitä tää nyt selittää?
The Turtle Mountains. Nope, never heard of them. Sorry.
Oi voi, no niin, kysytäänpäs nyt siitä pääasiasta, eli avaimesta sitten.
You said something about a key to Obnaxus's house.
They called it the abode back then. Abnaxus's abode. Primitive accommodations, but luxurious location. Prime real estate. Central with a garden view. Very quiet at night.
And the key? Do you still have it? Sorry, this is really important.
Oh, I carry it with me every day. After all, it is a magic key. Figured it might do me lumbago some good.
What about this house? I mean, the abode.
Also still there, and not hard to find. Sits right circle in the center of the city green. Abnaxus carved it out of a petrified tree with his own morbidly huge hands. A few years ago, the authorities turned it into an historical landmark. Of course, no one can get inside, on account of the Venar magic. Not without the key, at least.
This key, can I...
Oh, sure. Heavier than it looks, ain't it?
Se vaan niinku heitti sen silleen, että
More powerful than iron, worth its weight in precious stones, and then some. This magic goes back to the first magic. None of that modern hocus pocus. You feel it in your fingers when you hold it. Tingles, don't it?
It does. Sorry, I know this is asking a lot, but can I...
Borrow it? Aye, why not? It's done the lumbago no good. And I don't have much use for the place, now that I've a proper bunk here. But keep it safe. Abnaxus left most of his belongings behind and entrusted me with their care. I'd hate to betray that trust.
I promise.
No niin, tämähän meni enemmän kuin hyvin. Mitäs sitten? Mä et halua, onko Enulla enää mitään?
Hey, I made progress. Blind Bob, I mean the general, gave me the key to Obnaxus's house. I might find what I'm looking for there.
That's great! Oh, I wish I could come with you, but there's this whole furry thing I've got going on. It's a big no-no in the city these days.
Sorry about that. Humans can be real dicks sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes. Some humans, not most. You're a good human. What are these dicks you speak of?
That's not important. Thanks. Thanks.
Tavoin mä en oo sulle
Are you leaving already? I mean, we just met, and you'll come back though, right?
I hope so.
Oh, okay. Because there's so much I want to talk about, and I'll let you go now. Thanks for talking to me, Zoe. I miss you already. Shut up now, Anu. Okay. Thanks. Bye.
Okei, now bye bye then. Joo, sleepover saavutus avattu, okei. Eli vissiin se oli nimenomaan toi viimeinen keskustelu vielä piti käydä, että saatiin toi saavutus. Joo, Enu on kyllä ihan mukava naikkonen. Joo, sitten vaan Shepherdille ja sit varmaan kohti Abnaxusin kämppää, ellei sitten hypätä Kianin puolelle, sekin on tietysti mahdollista.
You spoke with the general. Did you find what you were looking for?
It's a step in the right direction.
Good. I've asked them to ready a boat for you. Whenever you're ready, it will take you into the city. I may not fully understand your role, Zoe, but there's something about you that... I've learned to have faith in the balance. The balance provides. The balance guides. It's guiding you now. You must let it take you wherever it leads, like a leaf on a river. Bend to its will.
I'll try.
May your gods favor your journey. You'll be in my thoughts and dreams.
Joo, eli veneellä. Mä nyt haluan... Oliko tässä quick savea vai ei? Mä en tässä niinku yhtään. Save and quit. Mä en halua niinku... En halua quitata. Oliko F5? F5 quick save. Ei yhtään muista. Kokeillaan. Ei tapahtunut mitään. Okei. Okay. Eikö tässä ole mukaan aikaisemmin ollut niinku ihan tallennusmahdollisuuskin? Nyt tässä on vaan niinku save and quit. En tiedä. No, kai me sitten tallennetaan vasta pelikerran lopussa ja toivotaan, ettei käy mitään ikäviä juttuja. Mutta mä haluan vielä käydä katsoa tätä tyyppiä täältä, koska tää nyt jää vähän niinku epäilyttää. Sä vaan seisot täällä. Okei. No joo, eikä me sit varmaan lähdetä, koska me ollaan pelattu. Rupee tunti pikkuhiljaa lähenemään. Eiks mä tätä oo itse asiassa aika monta kertaa nautellut vaan tunnin aikaisemmin, muistaako mä väärin? Mut joo, voitais kyllä nautella varmaan se 1,5 tuntia kyllä tällä kertaa. Nythän tässä tosiaan on sitten taas periaatteessa kolme pelailua päällekkäin, kun on tämä ja sitten Witcher ja Mass Effect 2, mutta näitä varmasti vuorotellen tässä ihan rauhassa vedellään. Ei tää nyt varmaan mikään superpitkä kirja tämäkään oo, ja Witcherikin rupeaa olemaan jo aika lähellä loppua, niin ei nyt sinällään mikään paniikki vielä pelailujen määrän suhteen.
Shepard said to take you into town. Just get in that boat and we'll leave immediately.
Ei kai siinä. Lähdetään mene. Eteenpäin. Ja niin, eikö se Crow sanonut, että kaupungin puolella sitten taas meet and greet niin sanotusti.
Now I need to find the city green. I wish Crow was with me. I feel less alone with that silly bird around.
Joo, onhan tää paremman näköinen. Just tätä FPS tässä kattelin, se on niinku 60-70 tässä niinku koko ajan. Eli kyllä kannatti nähdä se vaiva, vois sanoa pelin tekijöille.
The Asadi remind me of the Eye. Fascist soldiers are the same everywhere, even across parallel dimensions.
Totta! Mä en itse asiassa niinku tajunnutkaan, että tässä on niinku aika tarkka niinku resemblance, eli ihan sama juttu periaatteessa molemmissa.
It's connected to the pipes. Looks steampunky, very retro future. I can't even begin to guess what they're for. They look shady. What did they do? Steal a magic hammer or something?
Mä en tästä täysin, että eikös Onks näitä pelintekijöitä? Mä rupesin miettimään. Tää on Lars Lingard, joo, eiköhän nää on varmaan pelintekijöitä. Joo. Tää ainakin näyttää tutulta tää partaheppu tässä tämä näin. Okei, joo, ihan hauska. Mut joo, eikä se Abnaxusin, mä itse taidan osata ilman karttaakin, mutta tsekataan nyt. Joo, se on tossa. Eli tosta suoraan tonne seuraavaan avoimeen paikkaan sitten vasemmalle. Joo. Sen verran osaan niin suunnista. He! Crowhan se siinä!
You're back! And your head's still on! Did you swim?
Swim? No, boat. I boated. I mean, they dropped me off in a boat.
Impressive. So, what's the next step on our grand adventure? Tea and biscuits? A hearty nap, perhaps?
I need to find the city green and the home of Abnaxus.
I visit the city green every day to clean my feathers in the fountain. Follow me.
Olisin mä kyllä muutenkin osannut, mutta antaa nyt Crown esittää taas tärkeetä. Se boostaa sen egoa.
I really wish you had wings.
So do I, Crow. Hey, are you okay?
Sure, why wouldn't I be?
I mean, April and...
Of course I'm not okay, okay? But I'm okay. I'll be okay. It's okay. We're okay. Don't worry about it, okay?
Okay.
She's not the first friend I've lost, and she won't be the last. You learn to roll with the punches. It's either that or punch back. Real hard.
Wow! Se vaan niinku katos.
I fit right in with the
Mä
locals.
mietin vaan, että saanko se tästä jotain.
It's locked. That's really odd. Right in the middle of a festival.
Joo.
I like their style. Maybe I can introduce a line of Arcadia-influenced fashion when I get back.
Nythän mä tajusin, kun mä oon ihmetellyt, että minkä takia, siis mä ihmettelin aikaisemmin, minkä takia näillä jollain ihan niinku random tyypeillä nimeä, mutta siis näähän on varmasti siis backkääjiä. Kickstarter-tyyppejä sun muita, eikö se ookin? Ihan varmasti. Joo, nythän mä tajusin.
I don't know how we'll have everything ready in time for this evening. Petrus invited
Kyllä,
everyone in the
no
office
niin.
to our house for dinner.
Nythän se selvisi. Joo, ja sultahan on tämä. Eikö olekin? Joo.
So, how's business?
Pretty good. I mean,
Joo, nyt rupee FPS tippu 50 tienoin, nyt kävis 40.
Perfect.
I must admit that I'm
Edelleenkin niinku selkeä parannus
How's your
aikaisempaan.
memory coming along? Do you remember anything about this place now?
I worked so hard to remember, but no.
Mikä
not
merkki
much.
toi on?
It was winter.
True. Winter changes everything. What with the snow and the ice and all.
And the city looked different. Smaller.
It probably has grown a bit.
But no, I don't really remember anything at all.
Perfectly fine. I also remember very little, but then I am a bird with a bird brain. So what can you expect?
Siis mikä toi merkki oli tuolla oikeassa yläkulmassa? Siis sellainen kuin pyörimä, sit se on niinku... Onko se huutomerkki vai kysymysmerkki? Mikä? Sen mä tollasta aikaisemmin nähnyt. Siis mulle tuli vaan niinku ekaksi mieleen sellainen, että onko nyt niinku joku juttu tavallaan niinku tässä ympäristössä niinku mun päätöksestä johtuva tai jotain.
They're preparing for a shindig of some kind. Any celebration that involves burning large sacks of hay is guaranteed success in my book.
Mut siis niinku en kyllä niinku tiedä, se oli vähän outo.
I keep overhearing people talking about the reaping. This must all be part of the harvest celebrations.
Joo, tossahan se on se Abnaxusin kämppä, mutta miten me päästään sinne, se on se kysymys. Onks tässä portti? Okei, täällä on meidän reitti. Mä en tiedä tavallaan... Mä en tiedä päästäisikö me tätä kaupunkia tutkiin nyt enemmän, mutta mä en jotenkin... Musta tuntuu, että se ei ole mitenkään hirveän hyödyllistä. En tiedä. Vaan posotetaan... Okei.
What's going on here? Isn't that... Are they trying to chop down Abnaxus's abode? Great. That's great.
Okei, ja se on magicia, niin ei pääse siitä, mutta meidän pitäisi päästä sisään.
So this is it. Abode of, big ugly thing what speaks funny?
Apparently so.
And there's someone else here.
Apparently so.
Huh.
Good bird.
Miksei Crow kommentoinut mitään?
So what now?
I don't know. Do you have any suggestions?
We kill them, bury their bodies, and then go about our lives as if nothing happened.
That's disturbing.
I know, I'm dark.
I'm really not in the mood for killing today. Or any day.
Fine, then you come up with something.
No eikä tässä... Niin. Mennään suoraan typerästi katsomaan, että ketä te ootte.
This unholy tree's been knocked down. The electric will take me seriously. They'll see I have the power to get things done. Maybe then I can stop licking the arses of the Azadi. Goddess this and goddess that. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth, sucking up to their feminine deity. Give me a world without gods and goddesses, a world ruled by humans and true Northlanders. No magicals, no supernatural women folk, no superstitious invaders. A world by and for man, with the woman in her rightful place at home.
Aha, semmonen kaveri.
I think I saw
Go
that
on,
man
put
in
your
town
back into
yesterday
it, man.
speaking
This
to
is
us.
Niin, siis tää on se, joka
Really?
piti sen
Really?
hirveän monologin
A
siinä.
member of the voting public.
I...
Honor Hilaris Esquire at your service, madam. But I'm sure I don't need to introduce myself to you, You've seen my face in print and in public appearances. You know me as an honourable and truthful fellow who stands with the common man. And woman. We shan't forget the common woman. Yes, yes. I'm, of course, running for Commissioner of City Watch, a position sorely and desperately in need of new blood. The Watch needs strength. It needs direction. It needs humanity. In other words, it needs me.
It looks like they're trying to destroy Abnaxus's abode.
Joo. Kai mä nyt mikä
Let's
Hilaris.
see if I can get him talking about himself. He sounded more than happy to do so. It's Hilaris, right?
Oh no, Hilaris Esquire, licensed solicitor, and your candidate for Commissioner of City Watch.
It's an unusual name.
It's unique, certainly, but it's a Northlander name with deep roots in Mercurian society. My father, the esteemed Hubert Hilaris Esquire, served dutifully for many years on the council. He was respected, feared, and admired by all. Of course, that was before he was beguiled by that Dulmari witch. She used her wily sorcery and beastly sensuality to lure my father away from his family, away from us. I've sworn to restore our sacred heritage. The witches shall burn, humanity shall prevail, and the name Hilaris shall no longer be the butt of spiteful jests.
Okei, eli tällaista vähän kaunaa magicaleja kohtaan.
You're running for City Watch?
Indeed, the Watch is in dire need of strong male leadership in this time of dark crisis.
Male?
As you well know, the current commissioner, a person of the female persuasion, has failed to maintain order in the city in these dark, trying times. She's been soft on sorcery, magnanimous with magicals. She's indulged the occult, and she's extended an open hand to non-humans, acting in discord with our foreign benefactors. Oh, it's understandable. She's weak. She's sentimental. She's merely a woman, and she's not been able to properly inspire the men of the Watch to take appropriate action against our occult immigrants. As soon as I'm elected, this will change. We will honour Azadi law and make Mercuria pure again. No more magic, no more magicals. And our women folk can once again return to home and hearth to be pampered and protected by their husbands, fathers and brothers. As it should be, yes, yes.
Tää aika tietyllä tavalla vähän jotenkin niin kuin... Vähän tietyllä tavalla sama juttu, mikä oli tossa, oliko se nyt edellisessä episodissa se Kianin homojuttu, että se ehkä vähän jotenkin liian räiskäs tähän siihen päälle silleen, että nyt on Kian homo, nyt sit tässä niinku, tää tyyppi on tällainen erittäin konservatiivi. joka niin kun, rasisti haluaa naiset nyrkiä hellan väliin. Et siis tietyllä tavalla mä ymmärrän jo, että mikäs tän pääjehun nimi nyt on, joka tän peli tehnyt, joku Ragnar, mikä se nyt on. Se on pikkasen saanut kritiikkiä tästä sen kirjoitustyylistä tavallaan. Ja mä kyllä tunnistan sieltä osia niitä kritiikkejä, että niin kun, tästä tuli vähän itse asiassa mieleen Fargo, jota mä oon nyt katsellut kakkoskautta, missä on ollut vähän samanlaista just tekstiä, että naiset nähdään niin kun heikkoina johtajina automaattisesti. Mutta jotenkin ehkä se siihen, niin ehkä vähän jotenkin liian silleen niin kun heitetään päin pelaaja, että tässä tää nyt on. Että se pystyisi jotenkin ehkä niinku vähän hienovaraisemmin mun mielestä tuoda esille. En tiedä.
I take it you're happy with the Azadi occupation?
No, I wouldn't call it an occupation, not anymore. The Azadi came to save us from the Tyrant invaders, and they stayed to protect us against all magicals. They're our benefactors, not our oppressors. But the Resistance has put us all at risk. Unless we re-establish human dominion over the Northlands, we'll be vulnerable when the Azadi eventually return to Azadir. For believe me, they will. Oh, they've promised as much. This is not their land, and this is why I run for office. To build a Mercuria by and for humans, one that can stand the test of time and stand up against occult invaders. We must invest in the future. And you can't spell future without owner Hillary's.
It looks like... Why are you trying to knock down this tree?
Oh, it's not just a tree. It's an affront to common decency and humanity. This so-called domicile was the dark and dangerous den of one of the most militant of magicals. An abominable beast that threatened our young and our women by its mere existence. Eradicating this occult stone tree from our historic green is not just my election promise to voters, but my God's given responsibility as a human being.
Aha.
Well, best of luck with everything.
Luck is the lazy man's excuse for failure. Luck is an occult idea. I create my own destiny, young madam, and so should you. Here's my advice to you. Find yourself a decent human husband and start breeding decent human babies. This is how you can best contribute to our common manifest destiny. And remember, a vote for honor is a vote for humanity.
Selvä.
Best you can do.
Find a way to get rid of honor Hillary's and his goons.
This
Joo.
dry air. Well,
Onks täällä jotain?